Pastor, many parents are asking, is Christian education worth the cost?
That is a great question because Christian education is not free. There is a cost to it. But I think a lot of parents look only at the cost of tuition as they make the decision. They don't consider what's the cost if I do not send my children to a government school. I once calculated that every year that a child spends in a school is the equivalent amount of time they will spend in 5 years at church. So your 4 years in a high school is more time than 20 years hearing the word of God. So how do you make up for that deficit? There are public schools that have very good academics, but even the best public school in terms of academics is not teaching a Christian worldview. They're not going to get a Christian perspective on history, on economics. They're not going to hear about the value of the human soul before God. And families are so busy, even if they're sending their children to church or youth group, they cannot just make up for that time. So yes, Christian education is expensive, but not sending your children to a Christian school is more expensive. Consider that cost of not bringing your children up in the fear of the Lord. And then you hear the horror cases. It's not in every case, but children that get involved in drugs or get into very bad peer groups. The price to then help those children is enormous in many cases. So yes, there's a price, a cost for Christian education, but I think it is worth it. And there is also a significant price when children are not taught and raised in the fear of the Lord.